This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Young. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To throw, it's Carr. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
And this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. And give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Well, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The pass rush closing in. Catch made over the middle. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Inside the 35. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down. The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw again. Makes the grab on the move. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The Huskers will line up here on first down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Carr. Caught near the sticks, it's Richardson. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Direct snap to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Crosses the touchdown, Notre Dame. And the defense joins the scoring party now. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. To the air, it's Raiola. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Making people miss. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Direct snap to the back. only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Hunter.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's a throw underneath the tight end. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
A completion makes it second down. Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle, it's Hunter. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
Touchdown, Huskers. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Payne. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Buying time, moving to his left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is complete to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go. He's got it near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up his pass game. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Here's the option play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts with excellent field position. On the run, it's Young. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Receivers are bunched together. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Quick throw, the catch is made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Delivers the touchdown, but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position, Kirk. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that short completion. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive moving.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
The Huskers look to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Buying time now, rolling to his left. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you could almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskers looking to run some tempo here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Excellent field position here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He escapes the pocket. He left with no option, just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They go with a direct snap. Runs through the defender.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Catch made on the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down. refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Irish. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Across the 40. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Huskers. Way too much speed on that play.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Bringing it out, it's Payne. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Young. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
You know, once you leave the pocket, you're a fish in shark-infested waters for this defense, and they got to him in a hurry there.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Looks right for a quick completion. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Nebraska. And jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now for PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big gain. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down. Looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. It is intercepted. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive.
That return backfires on them. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking for a late, deep throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking deep for late game heroics. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Takes a shot at the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Bringing pressure. Oh, they cannot